All right. So Manny, what happens after Kilbourne Park? Right. We get the 2 unit. Great. You start looking around at some deals. Where do we go from here? What's next in the journey?
Sure. So actually, at that point, after getting done with it, I knew I had to do, just reach out to as many people as I can, learn from people who have made mistakes already, so I don't make the same mistake. So I found John Warren on BP as well, and yeah, he pretty much, long story short, he became a realtor, helped me double check the numbers, pretty much just helped me get into my second and third deal, actually, and fourth deal, but second deal. Pretty much another FHA loan, another house hack, East Humboldt Park. And when I say east, it's like very east, and the 606 trail. But it turned out to be another great property, man.
Who'd you work with as a broker on the first deal? Or it wasn't John Warren, I guess. Maybe we want to drop names in there.
Sure, no, just all you gotta know is it was Redfin.
Okay.
And,
well, I'm going somewhere with that because I was assuming that you wouldn't have switched if it was a great experience. But what was the difference like working with someone like Redfin or someone that's not an investment-minded broker to working with someone like John Warren? Like John Warren, we all know is wonderful, but like tell us like what you got out of that as the buyer.
Yeah, so on the Redfin deal, my first one, just very the guy was awesome, but just felt a little transactional and just not so helpful when I had questions about numbers, and he had no experience actually doing what I was trying to do, house hacking. So it was pretty much a lot different, a lot better with John, obviously, but it was very transactional and didn't feel as good when I was at the closing table with the first guy, with Redfin.
I imagine you're a little more scared and a little more like not. I imagine John just held your hand that much more too with all these different steps.
Absolutely, he did. Felt a lot better at the end of the day. And then quickly after that one, probably within 8 months, I got into my third deal, which John helped me with too. So I want, if you don't mind me getting into this one. This one was kind of a game changer for me.
Let's hear it. All right. So real quick though, so we have
Sure.
You get the first duplex. You go to East Humboldt. We reuse our FHA there, right?
Correct.
All right. And this one sounds like it goes smoother. Like confidence levels, gone from a 4 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10, right? We're feeling pretty good about ourselves.
Yep, absolutely. And like always, there's like learning curves on all of them. I feel like, but definitely a lot smoother of a process. So when I start feeling comfortable, I kind of want to, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, I kind of want to experiment and get into something, challenge myself. So this deal's cash flowing, got to rent it out, house hacking in it. And then I get to my third deal, decided to go with hard money. 100% wanted to do the Burr strategy. John was a little hesitant on getting me with his hard money guys, just because I don't know, I kind of like to jump into things, but yeah, we made it happen. He recommended a great hard money lender, and yeah, I got into my first Burr. So just some numbers on the deal.
Where is it first off? Where are we talking?
Sure. So this is West Logan, borderline Hermosa, so right there on Pulaski and Fullerton, that corner right there.
That's very border.
If you need windows, you got your place right there.
Yeah, very border. Comps are nice though. You pull them up east.
It depends if you're selling or if you're buying, which neighborhood you're in there.
Yeah. So rehab. So purchase price was $370. Rehab budgeted about $60K. Bathroom, kitchens, that type of scope of work. And yeah, I a lot of learning curves too with hard money, between lien waivers and just completely different process from funding your own deal. But ended up coming in at 675 as appraised. Yeah, it was great feeling. I like finally felt like I actually did something huge in my eyes. The first two were great, but this one was like definitely a game changer when you see that much equity built in there. From that point, kind of knew I was gonna quit my job. When you see that much equity coming in, I don't know, just definitely a game changer on your mindset for sure.